Hello there. Welcome to our channel, Photobooth Basics. Today, I'm gonna share with you how we're gonna make a simple invitation for a birthday, a seven-year-old birthday with the theme Sonic characters. So our client requested for Sonic characters, and she wants the size of the invitation to be 3R. So first, we're gonna open the Photoshop and we're gonna click Control N to create a new template. Since our client wanted a 3R size for her invitation, we're gonna set the dimensions to 3.5 inches by 5 inches. And usually it's just either portrait or landscape, but today we're going to use the portrait orientation. And remember the resolution, let's set that to 300. Let's keep this as is. The background, let's keep it white, and let's create it. So now we have our template. It's just full white. The Photoshop will give you a blank area where you can paste in all the images and all the characters that you want to put in the design. So usually if you're making an invitation or you're making a template for any occasions, if you're kind of blocked or your mind is blocked with the design, you search for ideas on Google. But this time, I've already prepared an idea in my mind, which I will make in this vlog. So let me just open the folder where I saved the images I chose from the internet. And we're gonna load that here in our blank template. Give me just a few minutes for this. So my idea for Sonic characters, the design should be blue or yellow because the celebrator is a boy, a 7-year-old boy. So I found this yellow background on the internet and we're going to use this as a base background for this design. So let me just adjust this. I just dragged the image from the folder where I saved it and I resized it and just click enter using your keyboard. If you want to resize this again, you just click Control T and you use your mouse to move it downwards or upwards like that. You can also transform this freely by clicking Shift and selecting which area you want to move. So I'm clicking Shift right now on my keyboard and I can do that. And when I release the Shift, I can move this back again there. So as you can see, the ratio of the image is no longer there. But it's okay because this is just a background. And I'm gonna click enter. So I have here a bunch of images for Sonic Boom. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this one. I just dragged it. I know, sorry, it's black. I am sticking to blue and yellow. So I found this really cute comic type image says happy birthday. I'm gonna resize this a bit and click enter. As you can see, the image has a white background in it. I should remove that because I already have a base background which is yellow. So I'm gonna choose from these icons on the left portion. I'll click the eraser tool or you can click E on your keyboard as a shortcut. And I'll be clicking right click my mouse, this icon. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this magic eraser tool. You can use the magic eraser tool if you're trying to delete um, a filled in portion with the same color. In this case, I want to delete all the white areas here, and it will not affect the other portions of the image. So first, make sure you're clicking the right layer in this portion. You can see the layers. You should click the right layer before you delete anything. So when you already chose this layer, you click the image again in the template. You click Control, you click the image, and then we've selected the eraser tool already. So we click this portion here in the white area. So there's a notification. The smart object must be rasterized before proceeding. Edit contents will no longer be available. So let's click OK. And then when I click the yellow portion here using my eraser tool, you can see that everything is removed out of this image. So yeah, it looks good. And well, I'll decide later where I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna select text tool because I need to put the celebrator's name in this invitation. So I assume that the name of the celebrator is John Emmanuel. So do not worry about that font style because we can still change that. Let's use this one. Looks cute. So when you're selecting the text tool, when the cursor turns arrow like this, you can move the text anywhere you want. But if the cursor icon is like this, it means you want to edit the text that you just wrote. And of course, just like any other editing techniques, you just Control A to select the whole text. And you can resize the text here or in this portion here. So I'll use this one. It says that the size is 50. So I'm going to reduce that to how it fits here. Oh, the spelling is incorrect. So I choose lesser than this. So I'll choose 20. This is John Emmanuel turns 7. 7. You notice there's a big space between John Emmanuel and the word turns 7. Let me Control A that. Selecting everything, and the spacing can be found here. It says the spacing is at 38. So I'm going to decrease that. So the letters or the words below John Manuel will rise a bit. And I'm going to select the center align because it looks better that way. If you want to manipulate more this word or this text, you go to the layer box and you right click this layer, Chan Manual Turns 7. You choose blending options, and there's a lot of things you can do for this layer. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a stroke. A stroke is like a lining around your text or your image. So I'm gonna select black because we're gonna make it appear like it's comic. But we need to change the position to outside so that it wouldn't eat out the letters we have. Okay, and we're gonna add a little glow to it here. I think, no, sorry. It should be inner glow. So there are a lot of things we can do, and it's really exciting this way. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that first. And you notice that the spaces between the letters are a bit, or it's too close. So I'm gonna select this and select everything. We go to this character icon And let's click this one. It says the distance is at 40. So I'm gonna add a little distance between the letters so that it's readable. Yeah, so far it looks good that way. I'm gonna put this here. Of course, our theme is Sonic, so we should add up a little bit about Sonic characters. So I have a little image here. Wait, let me just use this one. Okay, same incident as earlier. We're gonna click the eraser tool. We're gonna select this and make sure the layer is selected. We're gonna click the anything white. And you notice there text in this side. We're gonna use marquee tool and select this portion. I wanna delete this. We cannot use the magic eraser tool this time. We can use this one or we can simply click delete in our keyboard. But for this sake, we're gonna use and you right click anywhere on the template. That's where you can choose the size, but it doesn't necessarily need the big size for this. So why did I use the marquee tool before deleting the text? I wanted to make sure that when I delete the text, I do not delete any of the images aside from those texts. And for us to remove that marquee tool, let's just click once anywhere. So I'm gonna resize this because it's too large. And then I'm gonna oh, there's one thing left. So let's select this, control, click the image, use marquee tool, and then click delete in your keyboard. So it looks clean. So to move the images or the layers, let's just click control from your keyboard and like that. Or this one, let's move it like that. So it automatically selects the layer you want to manipulate. So yeah, let's move on. So I have here Sonic on top of the image or on top of the invitation. I have the name of the celebrator. I have this little happy birthday here. So I wanted to add more about Sonic Boom in our layout. So let me just look for other images here. I wanted, yeah, let's select this number 7 here. So select the magic eraser tool, click the image layer, and then let's use the marquee tool to delete this portion and click delete from your keyboard and then click anywhere, Control T to select this layer and let's put it here. So usually in an invitation, we put the address, we put the date, and we put any codable codes if the client requires it. So let me just put an address here. The address is Metro Manila, Philippines. Let me just change the style. Text style, just like that. And we're going to reduce the size, smaller size, of course, because it's not the highlight of this invitation. And I'm gonna put the time, of course, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. at Dela Cruz residence, and of course the date. Yes, let's put March 25, 2021 here. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna add a little more Sonic characters in my invitation. Again, I'm gonna use the magic eraser tool to delete this white area behind Sonic. And yeah, I'm gonna make him larger. And I'll use this one. I've decided to remove the letter 7 here. And okay, Shiny Manuel turns. I'm gonna make this smaller. And why? Because I'm gonna put this here. Manuel turn 7. Text up, up, turn 7. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna remove this one. Yeah. Oops. So I'm trying to select this text here. And the Metro Manila. And the March. Let's put the date here. This area. So I'm gonna put them closer together. Yeah, like that. It looks better. And this one, I am gonna change the stroke to white because I think white looks better here. Yeah, and we have a drop shadow. Remove the inner glow. Wow, that really looks better. Right? So I think we may need to put this larger. You know, I'm gonna. Let me resize this more. Okay, I'm concentrating on the design now. And let's put cute text here. You're invited to my birthday. You're invited. Okay, let's click to that. And let me just change the font style to make it different from everything else. You're invited. You're invited. Oops. Okay, smaller. Yeah, that's a very simple invitation. And I want to add a bit Sonic stuff behind. I didn't really download a lot, but I'm gonna put this. So why? Because it looks a bit boring for me. So I'm gonna add these characters, but I'm gonna right click this layer and reduce the opacity. So it's like I'm gonna make it a little transparent. You know what I mean? And let's put that behind this icon. There you have it. Okay, that looks better. But I want to delete some of these pictures here. Okay. Because I don't want to put like straight stuff. I want to just the mix. I want to just the mixed here. Okay. It should be unnoticeable. Because they have the same color scheme. But my main purpose is to add a little spice there. That's why I added this image. I hope it's not this. But for video sake, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, it looks better that way. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna click Control S to save the whole project. So I'm gonna name this project as Sonic. I know, sorry. I'm gonna say this Jan at 7. Oh, sorry. John at 7 to save the whole project. And I can still edit that later on. And I'm gonna save this as image here, John at 7 3R. The format JPEG, and I'm gonna use the maximum quality at 10. So that's it. Thank you for watching. That's it for the simple invitation, and stay tuned on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to get updated for my other editing samples or editing tutorials next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.